I like to think that I'm a superwoman with a super mind and a superpower.
Yes.
And I feel like every woman in here is a superwoman. A lot of things that has brought me to what my purpose is. Some people go through different types of ordeals to get to their purpose, but with me, it came to me going through my pain to get to my purpose. There was a lot of pain I had to endure to actually realize who I was, and what I was meant to be in this life. I went through many different hardships growing up. I was an only child living in different types of environments that were set up for me to fail. I also went through a very abusive relationship about 4 years ago. 4 years ago, I tried to commit suicide. 4 years ago, I decided that I did not belong here. 4 years ago, I let somebody else determine what my worth was. 4 years ago, I thought that there was nothing for me to do on this earth. But the funny thing is, I already knew what it was that I was supposed to be doing. A lot of times, we know what it is that we're supposed to be doing, but we just don't do it. You know that whatever you're doing right now, you're not operating in your gifts. You're not operating in your purpose. You're not walking in the life that you're supposed to have. I was that person. I knew that I didn't need to be with this man. I knew that every choke, every bad word, every deterring moment that I had with him, I knew this was not the life that I was supposed to have. So, I laid down one day with pills in my hand and a knife in the other hand. And I said, what am I here for? Let me take my life, because what am I here for? What is the purpose? If this is the man that's supposed to love me unconditionally, what am I here for? What is this? If my friend did not walk in that house that day, I probably would not be here right now talking to you guys. But it was beyond just a friend coming in and stepping in. That was God coming in and stepping in. God said, I'm not done with you yet. That was the main thing. It was that moment I realized I already knew what I was supposed to be doing. I was always trying to chase after somebody else's dreams and somebody else's ordeals, but I already knew what I needed to do. I said that I wasn't a writer, but I've been writing books since I was a kid. I'm getting ready to publish a book. I said that I wasn't a speaker, but I've always been doing Toastmasters, Key Club. I've always been in front of audiences, but I'm not a speaker. I always said that I'm not a business owner, but I've always been doing Mary Kay and everybody else's business. But I'm not a business owner, but now I am. There's a lot of things that we're doing on a day-to-day basis that we know very well that you are veering away because you're scared. I have come to realize that fear is not real. Fear is absolutely not real. It's really just something that we made up. It's something that we put in front of us. It's a block that we use so that we don't have to walk in our purpose. Your purpose can be a very scary thing because sometimes you're going to have to walk alone. Sometimes you're going to have to walk without. You're going to have to go without. You're not going to have what you think you're supposed to have until it is time. And I knew that my time was coming when I was sitting there thinking about taking my life. Am I crazy? Like, why would I want to take something so precious? I was put here for a purpose. All of you guys are put here for a purpose. This worksheet that I have here, Superwoman, Supermind, Superpower. I need all of you ladies to start operating as a superwoman. That's what you are. We are all here. We're sheroes, right? Amen. We are here because we are superwomen. So you need to determine what it is that your superwoman name is going to be. Mine is Truly Inspired Woman. That's just me. I have decided to truly inspire other people. I cannot motivate you. I can inspire you to motivate yourself. That's my superwoman name. As for a supermind, you need to figure out what it is that you need to get rid of in your mentality so it can align with your reality. Everything that you want is attainable if you can fix your mind around it. Whatever it is, you need to get rid of excuses, negativity, lack of self-confidence. You need to find what that is now. That will align your super mind. Superpower. What drives you? What is that one thing that pushes you every day? Is it your faith? Is it God? Is it your child? Is it money? Whatever your superpower is, that's your superpower. You're a superwoman with a super mind and superpower. I told you that my purpose came from my pain. You guys see the two bubbles that's written on this paper. There's a pain. There's something that you might go through. There's something that you go through. It could be something small. It could be something big. Mine was suicide. I mean, there's a long story behind all of that because it goes back years, but we're talking about where I am now. That pain came from something. Put all your pain in this box. Put it in this circle. Write it all out. This is something you can do at your own time. But you really have to come to terms with yourself, because this is something that I realized that I had to really be real with myself and understand that my pain is what got me to where I am. If I did not trust the process, don't skip a step. It's easy to just be like, I just want to give up. But don't skip the step. The process is what's going to get you to where you're going. Put your pain in the circle. Your passion is what's going to push you. There's going to be a passion that's going to push you inside. That last bubble you're going to put what your purpose is. You already know what it is. We do it every day. It's a day-to-day. It's a feeling. You get burning desire inside. That's your purpose. That's your passion. That's what you're here for. It's time to put your life in overdrive today, not tomorrow. Stop putting off for tomorrow what you need to do for today. But you guys, I absolutely love you guys. I love passion. I love purpose. I speak about it all the time because I have to go through some really, really painful things to get to where I am right now. But the fact of the matter is, I'm still standing.
Yes.